Hello, welcome to Gothmother's reselling adventure. No, I'm not editing that out. It's funny. Gothmother's adventure, selling online, selling at Poshmark Canada and eBay Canada. So I did promise in one of my recent videos that I would start showing you stuff. So I had an order last night, and I was on my way home. One of my jobs is reading tarot cards at parties. So I was on my way home from the tarot thing and picked up the item that was sold at my storage unit. And it was this little guy. He's only been up for a couple days. And I know Goosebumps is always popular. And I sort of, you know, it's one of those things where you kind of don't want to sell it because you remember how much fun it was with the kids. But you know, the kid that was helping me said, sell it, Mom. So I did. I had put it up for $15 and someone offered me 10. I went, what the hell? Why not? When I was looking at comps and stuff, I don't know if it's the bigger ones or this sex. I know there's bigger ones of these guys, and so I don't know if it's the bigger ones that have the marble eyes, and if these little guys never had eyes or not. I don't remember, but I know he's kind of slimy and gooey because, you know, he's old. And then, you know, in the photos I showed how, you know, he's kind of you know, his little eyes are crumbling and that he doesn't have the marbles, but I don't know if he was supposed to anyways. But I figured, because, you know, he's a little sticky, because it's rubber, but $10 is, you can hear it. $10 is good enough for me. Moves it along. I did donate most of the kids' toys to, you know, that I felt that they might want to not use anymore. A long time ago, I donated so many, but now I'm in, as we've talked about before, I'm in a position where I really do want to kind of sell some stuff, because I could use the money, you know. Times are rough right now for all of us, everyone. So because I live in an apartment building, we have recycling bins and we have garbage bins. So every now and again, I'll go down to the recycling room and pick through things and see if there's anything I might want to use one day in the future for packaging for my products. So a couple months ago, I found this little Sephora box, which I think is ironic. It does smell a little perfumey, so I'm hoping whoever gets this, you know, won't be upset, so I can smell the perfume. But maybe it'll make the monster smell better. So yeah, it still had the packing stuff in it. So, you know, he's going to fit in there perfect, right? I'm just a little worried about the perfume smell. But I don't know if I have any other boxes that would fit him so perfectly with the way his little arms stick out and all that. And then the other thing is, 99% of the time when I'm mailing something, I'll put it in a plastic bag just in case the box breaks and it leaks and things get wet. But I don't think it really matters if little dude gets wet. And I don't know if putting him in plastic is going to make him even gummier. I don't know. These are things we learn. These are the learning things. So anyways, I have him. Put him in this little box. He's all good to go. That was super easy. Sometimes I do not have a box that fits so well. And then, because I can't afford a thermal printer, I print out my things later. So I'm cutting it up. So I cut up. And then also we have, so we have this part, you know, that says what the order is. I'm just trying to cover up who bought it. So I usually just cut it a little bit because I like to use the leftover piece of paper. I use it as my daily list notepad paper. So we use everything around here. We'll get my pen. Oh my God. I took all my pens off my desk last night for a function. Oh, order on it. Now I used to, oh, and then I check off the little box that says what it is. That's really helpful if you have a bunch of things in a bundle, and everyone can see. You check it off when you put it in the box. And then when the person opens the box, they see the checklist of the items. So I just put that in there, and I just seal it up. So I used to, like I've mentioned before, I used to put cards in the thing. So I have dozens of cards from my parents' place, because they had a box of like all the, you know, when you donate to Wildlife Foundation or whatever, they send you a million cards. So, you know, 20, 30 years of cards. So I have so many cards. So I was sending them, my first few months in business, I was sending, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm taping this up. Guess I could do it over here. So I used to send the cards with the products, but then I was reading on Reddit, a lot of people don't like getting cards or gifts because they think it's wasteful. For me, because they don't know me, I was actually trying to recycle because I don't know what to do with all these cards. But with people, a lot of people strongly saying they don't want that stuff, and not knowing that I didn't buy it specifically for them. Just no one's ever told me, no one's ever left me a comment on my comments or the love notes or whatever. No one's ever said, don't send me a card. But I do see it frustrates buyers sometimes, and some of them think it's wasteful because they don't understand how many free friggin' cards we all get when we donate to a charity. So I just stopped doing it. So then what I usually do, now I usually don't use, and yeah, I can't even get the clear ones are all done. Oh my God. So then I usually try to make sure that I put the plastic tape over the scanning codes so that if they get wet, they can still scan them. So you see, I put the tape over the scanning codes. It's pretty easy with a easy little box like this. And it's already nicely taped on all the other sides. So I'll walk this over to Purelator in a bit. The day is coming to an end, and I have yet another tarot party tonight because 'tis the season and all that. But before I do that, I have laundry upstairs in the dryer, because I live in a building. So I'll wait for that. Then I'll walk this over to the Purelator store, and then I have to get ready for my other job. So that's how this packing station works with my one order. And this is a Hot Wheels set, and I brought it back from storage. It's not a lot of it. It's just some of the track, but I just, you know, it's mine, me and my brother's. There's not a lot of track in here, but, you know, there's still a couple of the original directions. I found this at my parents' place. So I just want to clean things up a bit. It has, you can see how dusty it is. Our old, like the station that you put the track Hot Wheels through. And we have the little charging station. All the decals fell, but yeah, all this is needs to be cleaned because it was at my parents' house in an attic, in the garage, or no, it was somewhere in the garage. Anyways, wherever it was, it's dirty. So I put it in that big bucket box, and now I brought it back from the storage unit. I will clean it up, and I hope to be listing it by next week. I know no modern children are going to want Hot Wheels tracks for their birthdays, for Christmas, so I'm not too worried about getting it done for the Christmas rush, because there is no rush. And one last thing, I noticed on the Poshmark last night when I was putting a couple things up, I saw that now we can see the age of listings. I have no idea if that's good or bad. I don't have a clue. Is it good or bad? I don't know. I made a post on Reddit saying, what do people think of this? And already a couple people, are saying yeah, it's going to be brutal because they didn't say it like that, but people are going to lowball us because they'll say, oh, your listing's been up for a year, so give it to me for $10 or whatever. So we'll see how that goes. But that's yet another Poshmark rollout that I certainly never saw any notices about it. I just stumbled upon it. And I did see too that, I can't remember if it was Canada or the US, they're bringing back the bulk listing reshare thing, but I never used that anyway, so that's why I don't remember, because it didn't affect me because I don't use it. But it's coming back December 15th for those of you who miss it. And yeah, so that's about it for today. I just wanted to show you how I do stuff, because I said I would. Well, I was going to click off the computer, but it's the phone. So yeah, so now I'm trying the phone sideways, because I do like the fact I can walk around with the little mic on. You can hear me, because when I use my webcam on the computer at my desk, the minute I step back to do something, the voice doesn't pick up, because I still haven't gotten my act together to buy one of those lavalier mics. And I'm not even sure where to look. I'm looking at myself, but I think that isn't correct when the phone is sideways. I think my eye hole is over here, but I don't know. So I'm sorry if I look like a crazy woman. Well, I am anyways, so more power for the cause. And I almost tried to click off again. Anyways, if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Gothmother's Adventures. I'm not even sure if I'm a reseller. Well, I guess it is, because someone bought this stuff once a long time ago. I'm just sending treasures out into the world, part of keeping our planet clean and healthy. Everyone helping each other. I'm helping things move along, giving deals and keeping things out of landfill. I think that's what a lot of us are trying to do, trying to make a couple bucks and keep things out of landfill. So we'll see how the big experiment goes. All right, now I'm really leaving. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a happy holiday. I am recording this on the Friday, but I probably won't put it up for a couple days. So have a magnificent holiday season. Don't drink and drive. But you know that, right? None of you would drink and drive, I hope. All right. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.